ngày ní cứ chừng ngày thì muối bà trôi nằm chân đó nè bạn sẽ đây là con ní ở World Tần Lọp chừng muối nhung bạn đòn tia đấy ở ngày ní cứ nhung nâng thua ca bạc cao ở video muối tẹt tông tên nâng ca bạc cao ở app á nè vì bà hai tay chừng muối nâng ở Tinder app được kia đầu dương ai nâng thua ca swipe left rồi có swipe right nâng chẳng video muối ní cứ bạc cao lá đời xa inspire nơi rương chừng nón pí tiết dương nâng mơ ở kia ta rương nó nhung vậy vì rương ngay kề đá nè hai mùi kia chừng muối nâng lái nhưng mà nâng thua ca bạc cao nơi video nâng đôi tha là ní cứ chỉ intro chẳng cứ nhung vậy chỉ phải xa má còn bên trái tiết nó cứ nhung nâng thua ca vậy chỉ phải sao lệ để xa tại này để nhung vậy phải sao lệ nó cứ nhung nâng thua ca upload tất cả ở YouTube channel của nhóm này chẳng có xin diễn nè tao kia trong mơ tẹt tôn tên nâng video full nơi không ca vậy phải sao lệ nó cứ thua ca check out nơi YouTube channel của nhóm phong đá chẳng video ní cứ vi hiện play để xa tại nhung li phải xa phí nè cứ khai phong hay chụp mùi nâng ong lệ được kia chẳng của mọi khát bê dú dương từ mưa tặng kia tam đón tức là ta rương đã nhung dậy tha chừng luôn rương pi nó cứ chỉ rương ấy kề to dương từ mưa tặng kia tam đón bà đôi nhà khi khơi nhá ní cứ chỉ ở rương ti muối cứ chỉ rương app vóp hai trên nền ong cái klap ban mưa hủi giấy cứ rương nâng lên can nơi sọc mai dương ở nơi năm bình quan ở phòng bảy năm muôn nấng xem cho cho na hai lần cho ấy xăm lạnh tịnh mà bà ra hiểu nó có play mình đến
trong này thì nghe luôn ai
นี่คือvậyแต่ต้องจมูกในเรื่องแอปนั่งไอ้hay miền càประกวดเจนที่นี้นะhay hướngนี่คือvậy tớiวิสเดียงจมูกนั่งการประกาศแอปTinder นั่งดูที่นี้ได้
ให้มาลองปิดขนมพิธีสตาร์ทอัพด้วยขันบกนี่ให้ตัวการสายบานเนาะ
จ่าบานตายบ้ามมนเจนปีกรำพลจ่ามาหรือตัวการไอ้ได้
มุกจมูกต่อครู
จมูกต้องมาเลย
ให้ออกคนไหน
จ่าจ่า
เปียกแหวนตายจังกล้วยปลายเตยดอลไฮขจูด
จ่าเอากันขจูดเอาวี
บ้านนี่คือhướngตีมุ้ยhay là lợi dương mưa mà can hướng tí píนี่คือhướng bắc mai dương to tại mà đónคือฉนองchương hai tha app lớp hay với hiện bà hai cái này năng ai khi ta miên ở tua bỏ năng thua ca bạc cao ở app nắng á na chỉ cầm hồn năng hay ao tua sấy năng thua ca chia nè nước nông Tinder năng to mòn trắng á nè bàนี่คือchia team song ในhướng mùi nắng á nè
hay á mẹ mình được xài từng ót lại
hayนี่คือchia episode tí muối dân mơ tình tới bàนี่คือตัวใส่ตัวนึงไอ้bạn chẳng cứ dương khơi nháy cứ hưởng pi nắng đài inspire nhưng mà thưa ca bạc cao nơi video tẹt tôn tên ca bạc cao nơi Tinder tôi môi mẹ đôi chỉ Tinder to tại mà đó cái còn tại chỉ lẽ cái nào animation swipe left swipe right tí tiết dương nâng khơi nâng ở này ấy chẳng dương nâng thưa ca mưa tới can video nâng to tại mà đó tới đau vậy nơi phía xa on lệ tỏ dương tới mưa tặng ở này time tiết. Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video we're gonna look into how to create a Tinder swiping animation using React. And by the way, today is the first day of Chinese New Year. So now without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, this is the actually the code is building by Garwish, and I'm going to clone this GitHub and we see what the result is and try to understand what the code that has been written. So here we just have a quick look, and this is all of the installation, and I'm going to clone this and also doing some npm install and npm start to see the result on the website. Okay, so first I'm going to clone this and go back to my source tree, and I just copy this part. I change the directory from here to dry.d, and then I just paste this here, click on clone. Alright, so now we have already successfully cloned the GitHub repo, and as you can see, this is all of the history. There are 44 commits by Garwish. So now let's open it in our Visual Studio Code. Alright, so now I have already opened it in the Visual Studio Code. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to navigate to the folder which is inside the drive D. I'm going to navigate to cd react Tinder cards and then do the npm install, because we just clone it from GitHub, so we need to also install some more dependencies as well. So once they finish, we look into how it's run on the website. Alright, so the command npm install has been finished, and the next step here is to actually run this application using the npm start. Alright, so here is the result. As you can see, this is running on local host 3000, and you can see that we can actually swipe left or swipe right, as you can see there, and we can also click on this button as well to see next photo and stuff. And we can see here we have like a photo itself, and down here inside the card we have the name, age, and this is like how far it is from here, and this is the text. So we're going to look how the code is written, and we can do something like this, as you can see. So here we can start looking into the code itself. So inside the app.js, we can see that this is like imported from the component DAX, and this is the data itself. So we can see that it's not calling from API, it's just calling it from using this JSON format. And here, this is where the picture come from. It's coming from the unsplash.com, and this is the name, age, distance, and the text, whatever that the text says. So this is all static data. And also what I need to do, I'm going to change some photo as well from here. So before doing that, let's have a look inside the index.js. It's just normal one. Here we look into the components, and we can also first look into the deck.css. So here we can see this is the body, and this is the root. So the background here is salmon. You can see the background here is salmon. Also this is the cursor, which you can see that this is the circle cursor, which getting from this URL basically. So just open this one here to show you what it's like. So here you go, and we have the root. This is inside this root. This is the salmon, which is the button. So here the button color, because here we can only see one image, so that's the reason why we cannot click next or click on the previous button. If we input like 2 images, then that should be fine as seen here. And this is the button. So this is the slider. So for now, before looking into how the components, these two files works, I'm gonna change some background color as well. So now let's see if the Tinder itself, what the color code of the Tinder logo. Alright, so here we go. I just opened a new tab which navigate to the Tinder color. So here we go. This is the RGB numbers. I'm gonna put it right here. Also, when I double click on this, we can just import here as well, so you can change to any number I want. So what I need to do is just replace this number with the number that I just copied from the website. So this is the Tinder color, and now let's refresh this. You can see that this is the color has now changed. So next step here is to basically, now let's have a look into the dex.js. So here we can see that there are a lot of things happening here. So this is the to, this from, and this some random value, that is the rotation. So if I change this to say 50 and then go back to this application, you can see that the rotation have not changed a lot because we changed the number here. So I'm going to change that back to 20, and there's like a DAX transitions, and using the gesture, use springs. We look into that in a minute. And here we just have a quick look on how this done. So you can see that there's a lot of calculation happening here, and I won't go into deep dive into this. So if you wanna see a video on how this can be done, let me know as well. And once we get that, all of this result, so let's say this is the scale coming from here, so basically it coming from the constants here, and this is transitions from there as well, and this is the data which is coming from this data that we just look into. Alright, so I think that's the DAX is all about. So now let's have a look into the use spring and use gesture, what these two function does. So here, this is the use spring. The use spring basically try to create a component and try to create the animations primitives. So let me refresh this, you will see the animation here as well. So here you go, it looks something like this. And down here, which is the one that we just see, similar to the Tinder card. So we can just swipe right and swipe left. And also for this one, just refresh this. So here this is the use gesture, and we can also see the use gesture here as well. So it tries to handle multiple gestures in one hook. So that's what the function does in the application, you can see here. So next one here is again with the React use gesture. So we have like some sample code here too. The use spring and the use drag. So next one here, why we're using React's .use gestures. So there's a video on YouTube. You can also look into this one. They try to explain how the progressive web animations using this React's use gesture. So that's quite useful. If you have some time, just take a look into here. And now let's go back to our application here. So the last one here is the card itself. So here what it tried to do, it tried to get all of the information from the DAX. And this is the age distance, which is coming from the data file here. They are using the animated, which is coming from React hook, spring / hooks. And they do all the animation, and this is the all of the informations, which is using the pix.map, which try to get all of the each image inside this file. So first I'm going to go to Unslush, try to change some photo as well to see how it reflects on our React application here. Alright, so now I'm in the unslush.com. So this website, basically we can try to use all of the image freely without any license. So what I can do right here, I can just search for the word lady and then try to pick some image. So just quickly pick 2 or 3. So should be this one. Alright, so these 3 should be fine. And then what can we do? We cannot just copy from this link directly. We need to right click and open the image in a new tab. And also make sure that if we want to actually save the photo, we can just save it to our local machine and put it into the React application as well, not just getting the link from here, because sometimes it can broken down the link. So this is just for an example. I'm going to replace it right here, and then this one same, just open image in new tab, and this is the link, replace it with the second one. Third one here, copy this and it's down here. Alright, so now we replace 3 images, and let me close this for now. So now let's go back and see if we actually get the image that we just changed. Alright, so here we go. The image should be at the bottom of the card. So right here, same one. Here we go. This is the image that I just changed. This one as well. And this is the last one. So once I finish that, it's going to also automatically come back as well using all of the animation here. So I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you find this video useful, and also I shout out again to Garvish. Without his repo, I wouldn't create this video as well. And see you guys in the next video. Bạn chẳng ngờ cứ đôi nhà tạo khi bạn khơi nhá nhôm ở ban thua cà hai chu nơi nhà tạo kia ông pi cà bạc cao nơi lẹ cả nà swapping đôi tên năng Tinder đôi khi đá và tụ bay chia via mình thua cà render nơi lơ tụ sạp đại to lắm này cứ chỉ cà rendering nơi lơ website hai môn nâng thưa cà chọnใน video nâng còn đấy cứ nhôm trong vậy thang ngay cứ chỉ ngay đi muối bà trôi nằm chân đó nè chẳng vậy tha trong vậy phép này ở kia tha xin nhận khoai lợ săn điện thoại lọt hay chụp kia nơi video khỏi và thang tiền bye này ở kia.